Hey, we're back again, Coon Prairie Ramblers. Well, you can't keep us away. We're going to talk about whistling. And I'm not talking about Dixie, or maybe we are going to. We are whistling Dixie.
Yeah, we are.
Come to think of it.
You ain't
just a whistling Dixie.
Yeah.
Do you all whistle? Do you like to whistle?
I can't, I can go, I can do that, but
Can you do a tune?
I can do a tune, but it's just, but I can whistle in.
Well, you can draw more than you can
draw, yeah.
Okay.
I think I whistle in chords. I can't.
In chords?
I try, with my vocal cords.
Yeah.
I try to whistle, and I can't do it. And I've always been envious. I hear these people go along, and they whistle. Luke's a very good whistler.
I love whistling.
And I just can't. I could make you understand something like Jingle Bells or something. I could do it enough to where you could understand what it was. But you wouldn't think, oh, my God, you're good at that. Yeah. You would think, I understood what you were doing. Huh. And I've also been envious of these people that can put their fingers here and catch a train
I don't know what they're doing.
A mile away.
I can't do that.
I don't know what they're doing.
My son can do it.
I've had people try to explain it to me, and I can't.
My son can do it and shatter your eardrums.
How did he learn?
I don't know.
It's a gift. So can Clara Strickland can do that too.
Can she?
She'll blow the wax out your ears with that.
I can't do it, but anyhow, I try. But I love to hear whistling. I love, the most iconic whistle of all time.
Yeah.
Andy Griffith.
That's the one that most people would recognize.
Yeah.
We had a cockatiel that my wife taught the cockatiel how to do the Andy Griffith song.
Yep. Most of them teach them to do the wolf whistle.
Yeah.
They only knew a certain part of it. They used to do it over and over and over again. It looped it.
A loopy bird.
Loopy, yeah.
So how did you come about whistling?
Did you take lessons?
As a kid?
No, I've whistled as long as I can remember. But when I was...
Did you have a mentor?
No, not that I know of. When I was 8, we moved away from... I lived in Fort Pierce at the time. We 8, and we moved to Louisiana for 3 years.
That'll do it.
Moved back to Nocatee, the home base, in 1967, 3 years later. And I went to visit a childhood friend of mine in Fort Pierce. And my dad went to the Coast Guard base to spend the day where he was stationed just to visit and hang out and see the boat again, and that he was the skipper of. And he dropped me off at the old neighborhood to find some of my old friends and play with them. And we're sitting around talking and stuff like that. And one of them says, do you still whistle all the time? And I had no memory of that. I said, I didn't realize I whistled that much. And they said, yeah, you whistled all the time. So apparently I've been whistling just about as long as I can remember. And I catch myself just whistling without realizing it or whatever.
They pulled you out of the womb. You was whistling.
That's right. What's that noise? But Tom T. Hall's got a song called Grandma Whistled. It's a great, very reflective, nostalgic, poignant song or whatever. And I took that song and I reworded some of it so where it fits my own grandmother, because my grandmother would sit on the porch and whistle. And so, but we called her Granny, so I changed the name from Grandma Whistled to Granny Whistled. And I add some stuff about my childhood in there. And it's got a whistling part about she was whistling "What a Friend We Have in Jesus," and so she whistles that. That's whistled in the song, and I like to do that one. Should have brought my guitar today.
What's the greatest whistling song or song with a whistle on it, besides Andy Griffith?
Well, that wasn't the greatest. That's just the one that people.
Everybody
hears that they know what it was.
Yeah, there's professional whistlers out there.
Yeah.
They have contests and awards.
Unbelievable.
And stuff like that.
Oh.
They sure are. You probably find them on YouTube whistling.
Well, I think I got enough on my plate right now.
I've once in a while get a wild hair leading singing in church and say, okay, we're going to whistle the next verse or whatever. Everybody break into a whistle, and about half of them are whistling, the other half are laughing. They're trying to whistle. It's just something different to do or whatever.
Yeah, that's cool. That
is a good idea.
I never thought of that.
Something different. Yeah. And playing the guitar and stuff, I'm not a picker. I'm a strummer. So when I get to the part where I need an instrumental, I'll whistle the instrumental.
That's a good idea.
That way I'm right there with it. I do that with like a verse of Crazy. I whistle a verse of Crazy.
Crazy.
I have to say I love you in a song. And Amarillo by Mornings to the Fiddles. I whistle the fiddle part.
Do you have a lot of vibrato in your whistle?
I beg your pardon. I don't know what that is, but I don't think I want it anywhere near my mouth. But, Yeah, yesterday in church, I took my guitar. They wanted me to start playing the guitar, and a guy named John Davis brought his drum kit back, so he's playing the drums now, which I was playing before, so I moved to the guitar. But before the service started, we're sitting around, and I just started whistling. I'm sitting down in the back with my guitar. I started strumming real lightly and just started whistling a hymn, and it got louder and louder. Then he picked up on the drum, and we're sitting there with me whistling and strumming and him beating the drums before the service ever started.
Wow.
I was at a black church one day, and a guy broke out the drums, and that was all he
Most
was
churches
doing
are
was
painted white.
playing drums.
Yeah.
And my gosh, I thought he was going to try to drive the devil right out of the
It was
church.
loud.
Oh my
He was good, but loud.
Oh, yeah, it was beating the devil out of the church. I'm
Good
telling
loud.
you right now.
I'll
If
tell
the
you-
devil had been in there, he would have fled.
I tell you, my favorite whistle I've ever heard is off a Billy Joel album. The album is called "The Stranger," and that's the title of the main song one. And it starts out with a very somber, sad, poignant whistle with in like an echo chamber. It sounds like, and piano very softly playing, and it's haunting. That's the word I'm looking for. The song starts out like that, then it picks up, then it's a fast song, and at the end it slows back down. And you hear the whistle at the end. But it's called "The Stranger." If you want to look that up, it's really good.
Have you ever been walking down a dark road by yourself and you start getting a little bit nervous, so you start whistling?
That's right. That's hence the term "whistling past the graveyard."
Yeah.
Where that came from.
Oh, I never heard
Yeah,
that.
you're kind of scared.
That's to tell the spirits that I'm not really scared.
That'll draw them to you. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, that's
Go
what I'm
get him.
thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were out there.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us know.
Is there,
Heard that.
okay, Andy Griffith had was the same theme song with whistling. Was there another song? What about Lassie? Did Lassie?
Yeah, they whistled, didn't they?
Yeah, whistle. Did you know the Andy Griffith theme song was around before Andy Griffith's show?
No.
It's called The Fishing Hole. And my buddy Harry Evers said in the 50s, when this radio station we're sitting in right now started, that was their theme song, and they would play that. And it's called The Fishing Hole.
Well, and
Andy
that was
Griffith,
10 years or
and Andy Griffith came out in the early 60s. He adopted it for his TV show.
I bet somebody tuned in to this radio station.
It's called The Fishing Hole. That's why you see him walking into the fishing hole in the morning, I guess, to sort of personify that.
Mm-hmm. Man, what? Wouldn't it have been something been a child star? Well, I wouldn't want to have been Opie, but
just think if you had if you had like two mouths, you could whistle in harmony.
That would be good.
I've tried whistling in harmony with other people. You get tickled though. You can't whistle. You start laughing.
Well, I can't sing harmony. I can't whistle harmony. I can't do anything.
You can carry the melody. Somebody's got to do that.
I could do that. Well, not if somebody else is singing harmony with me.
You follow them, huh?
Yeah, I'm a weak singer, and I follow along with a strong singer. If you put me beside somebody that's singing soprano, I'm gonna try to go in there. If I'm with a guy singing melody, I'm gonna try to.
Well, here's the thing: can you do the singing in rounds, the row, row, row your boat? Can you hold your own in that?
I doubt it.
Let's try it.
Okay.
Sing.
Okay, I'll start off.
No, we're singing it.
He doesn't know.
Put your lips away.
He doesn't know the words to row.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily,
going.
merrily, merrily, life is but... Can I have a drink?
You ready?
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Merrily, merrily.
No, you couldn't row your boat. Start again.
Row, row your boat
I'll do the second
gently
one.
down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Row your boat gently down the stream.
Merrily,
merrily, merrily, merrily, merrily, life is but a dream.
Row your boat gently down the stream.
Row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Row your boat gently down the stream.
Merrily, 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 merrily,
life is but a dream.
Well.
Whoa.
Oh, well, we had two of us do it.
And you can get your oil change at Buford T. Pusser's Shell Station.
Phyllis said, come on down. Got a barbershop in the back. Everybody gets clipped at Burford's. Come on down. If you can grow it, he can mow it. Bring it on down. Shoot, our segment is over with already.
Really?
Yep, let's come back with the F-bomb in a few. Y'all stay put. We'll be back.